Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Entertainment only. So thank you for joining me. And yes, new artwork, but those that have been with me for ages will recognise it as one piece of three. It's actually three mono prints done by a beautiful friend called Helen Lane, Leane. Check her out if you want. Helen is her first name. Yeah, so they're the same print, but in grading of the yellows and oranges, etc. And mono prints are prints, but you only have, so they use the same whatever it is that causes the print, but each time they reapply the new paints or whatever onto it, and so therefore you only get every single one of them is an original, so you sort of get variations. So thank you for joining. Monotype, I think it's called, so I apologize if I got that a little bit wrong. Okay, I'm a little bit late coming on today, mainly because I've had a morning of attempting to process. I feel like I had a massive upgrade last night. Struggling a little bit with it because uh, it feels like I've sort of almost stepped beyond the knowingly of humanity, if that makes sense. And I know there's no such word as knowingly, but it's the word that my guides keep giving me. So just trying to reconcile being a skin being with this new information. Now, this new information came from a video that's been out forever, 2013, 13 years it's been out, which is serious, based on Dr. Stephen Greer's work. So these missing and unaliving of scientists is absolutely nothing new. I posted a free copy of the documentary. I know they call it a movie, but it's more sort of a doco movie type thing in my post section. Please check it out. It's 2 hours long, but it really should be compulsory viewing. And what I want to do now is I want to check out his later. It was almost like as I was listening at 1 o'clock in the morning, the puzzle pieces were just falling into place. Ooh, and guess what I'm reading on using my Trip and Wait tarot with the Trip and Extras, the Orange Idiot I was going to read on first. This, and considering that the moon card, we've got the full moon coming up 1st of May, 2 days time. 2 days time for you in the US, tomorrow for me, so I'll have to look to see what actual time it is, but Uh, what I really noticed last night, not only did he fall, and then there's the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool's Gold, who wants to take, and the Guru, which is the Hierophant. Yeah, the poison chalice of the government at the moment. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, and what did I see there? I saw the Death card, the infighting, the agreements that are being made, the factions that are being set up, and there's the Death card again. So the other day, Saturday, Flanders Poppy Day for over here. And my guides have been yabbering on about Flanders Poppy, and when they yabber on about something, it's a take note, and then when it's occurred, they pretty much drop the subject straight away. So Flanders Poppy, yeah, they've dropped the subject. He fell while they were trying to escort him, ambling off the stage. Now, when old people fall, it usually means that the end is pretty close. I can't remember for the life of me which reader it was. It might have been Gloria on Denise Knight, divination on her lives that she does once a week, talking about when the Orange Idiot starts rabbiting on about his mother, that his time is nigh. And last night when he was, or yesterday when he was having dinner with King Charles, He was rabbiting on about his mother. Okay, and I noticed there's video out there. I haven't shared it. You can Google it if you want. It's about 3 minutes long, but you got to skip through about the first minute and a half where there's just nothing happening. Of the orange idiot and Melania coming down the stairs in the White House, followed by Charles and Camilla. And he is leaning really heavy on Melania's hand. He's clutching, you can't really see it because she's on the other side, but he's clutching her hand while he's sort of bouncing off the banister on the other side. But then when they come down and come around, and there's about 3 steps, you'll notice he grabs her hand as if, to take her hand, but he's leaning really heavily again to go down those 3 steps on her hand. And pretty much as soon as they get to the bottom of that hand, bottom of those 3 steps, she's like, let go, let go, let go. So I'd say there's an unspoken agreement there. Well, it probably has been spoken, but there's an agreement there that she will assist him in these situations without kicking up a fuss, if she wants to get paid. But yeah, it was really interesting. So I'm going to have a quick look at his health to start with. And yeah, and as I've been poker shuffling and splitting and poker shuffling, because it's really fat, so I split into 4, then poker shuffle the 2 bits. We've got here the lying. There's some lying, deceit, untruth being told about either his failing health or his failed health, about the passing on of the baton to others. Now, watch for, I believe Congress may be in session at the moment. Watch for Mikey sending them home unexpectedly, which he does all the time. But it just feels so imminent. Let's have a look. I want to have a look. I'll bring you down so you can see how I'm doing this. So, because it's the 2 combined, it's really, really fat. And then when I finally do the shuffling, I'll put them together. But tell me, so what'll happen is that they'll try and cover it up for several days while they work out what the bloomin' heck happens next, because there's this factional infighting where Shady is not liked, and they know that. So there's this, who takes over type thing. Okay, show me the orange idiot's health. Now, I call him an orange idiot because he's orange and he's an idiot. And there's Bindi Dog in the background. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, the Hermit shining a light, the dementia, the vascular event. What do we do now with the Queen of Pentacles? And do we follow the constitutional secession rate, which is Vance, Johnson, Grassley, I believe. Okay, so show me how is his health? Oh, cards falling out, right? Keeping a lid on it, trying to work out what to do. Okay, two of cups, very much about being tonicked up. Let me put it that way, as a way of putting it. So we've got the 2 of cups. Oh, look, 2, 3, 4. It's progression as well. And then we've got the 5. Oh, and then we've got the Ace of Cups. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and you want to know what's on the top? The Death card, the Ace of Wands, which indicates yes, absolutely, but big news to come forward. And then we've got the Page of Swords. Unexpected news with the Page of Cups. The narcissist keeping a lid on the situation and trying to work out what the heck they do next. Could be some rumours, but trying to work out what the heck to do next. The Ace of Cups, the military, the lovers, It just keeps going. I'll pop those back there and those back on the top there. But yeah, this is pretty much the situation. Being, uppers, downers, medication, all the rest of it, as the health professionals behind the scenes try to work out what they can do next. Four of Pentacles, so we've got the Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Now, when I'm talking about health, Pentacles mean health. They can mean wealth, they can mean opportunities, etc. I believe they can also mean morals, but not so much. This is my moral and ethical and financial corruption card as well, but I'm just feeling it's health, and we're looking at this progression here. A new plan being brought forward, which may not be what is actually expected with that Page of Swords. An announcement that perhaps somebody different is picking up the sword. But yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, death. I'm just going to leave it like that. Trying to keep a lid on the situation, but there's nothing they can do. Okay, when's it going to happen? Can you give me an indication? If I get the Moon card, it'll be, can you give me an indication? Well, there are several Moon cards in the combined deck, so let's see how it goes. Can you give me an indication about, I keep getting that he's going to have a really public splat, an undeniable collapse of some sort. But I am hoping, and I need to just put my protection bracelets on, which I've forgotten to do. I'm really hoping that the falling over at the dinner the other night wasn't it. The World card. End of an era. Queen of Pentacles. That's a card. That is a card for Melania. Circles of Support and the Tower. Okay. I mean, she's so got her bags packed. She's so ready to get out of there and has been for a long time. But the World, end of an era. The Queen of Pentacles, looking at his, I mean, it is Melania, but this is also very, I mean, she's not going to go to the funeral. She will, he'll keel over, actually, probably even before he actually passes. But if he keels over with a stroke, she'll be flying out of the country on the next available flight. But the Queen of Pentacles. So we've got this end of an era. Oh, he's down. There is this internal celebration. I mean, she'll be celebrating, absolutely popping the champagne corks on her way out of the country. But this is more about assessing his health situation, circling the wagons, because it is literally a Tower moment. They know without the orange idiot that they don't have, he's the glue that holds the following together. And they're not ready for him to go. But let's see where it goes. The Hanged Man, the Sacrifice, or just things put on hold as to who takes up this poison chalice. The High Priestess, this could also be his health has literally just dripped through his fingers. The High Priestess, because we've got the secret keeping. The Two of Pentacles, the Lies, walking away from the lies. Oh no, I'm just getting the lies here. Trying to spin it, trying to bring it back on even keel. And on the back foot, defensive. I haven't got the Moon, so I'm trying to find out when. Oh, the Magician. So being the combo deck, there's more than one of particular cards, and you can tell the difference. This is the extras. This is extras. This is extras. This is original. They've got a different look about them. They're more pastely in the extras card, but 2 manipulation cards and the Ten of Swords. Got the Knight of Pentacles, the Vascular Event card, and the Ten of Wands. Trying to keep it going. They're absolutely going to try and cover it up. I've been saying that for 18 months now. You've got the Star trying to keep things under wraps, smoke and mirrors, and the Hermit, the isolation. But there's only so long they can do it for with this Three of Wands. Information coming in about the Ten of Swords, his downfall, and you've got the blood clots up here. Go Barry. Barry the blood clot. It's not just his dementia. I've been getting for a long time that he's going to stroke out and be in a incapacitated situation for a period of time. It won't be terribly long, but it will be a period of time, long enough for him to be aware of what's happening. And we get an indication of when. We get an indication of when, guys. How long do we have to wait? How long do we have to wait for this news to come out? It's going to be covered up for as long as they can get away with it. That's why every time he goes missing, yeah, absolutely. They're going to cover up for as long as they can get away with it. You've got the Lovers there and the Moon card. Full Moon. Oh, Full Moon, 2 Moon cards. Star, unexpected news, and he's shipping them off. What have I got on this side? The Moon card. Full moon. Watch for the full moon. Boy. And then there's the Sun being exposed. And there's the Emperor on the bottom. Oh, there's the independent female, and there's the independent female. An announcement coming from the White House, and divine, it'll be divine, it'll feel like divine justice for us. Yeah. Okay, if I kept going, 2 of Swords, a decision needs to be made. Lies are going to be told about how they spin it, because it is the end of an era with that 10 of Pentacles ending. Page of Wands, an announcement coming forward about the Devil, who is this King of Pentacles, the nightmare situation it's going to bring with us, and it is the end with the world. So this full moon, I think, is going to hit him really badly. 1, 2, 3 full moons, and then we've got the Sun. Wow. Okay. Might leave that there as a standalone reading. I was going to have a look at the SCOTUS gutting the Voting Rights Act, but oh, there's Melania. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Melania, the vascular event, or this could simply be assessing his health, vascular event, the Moon card again. Watch the full moon, the secrets. Now, that's Friday, I think, this week. Often he goes quiet for a few days over the weekend. Watch for that. Okay, going to leave that there. Love to you all. Take care.